Just this last month in Santa Monica, a 73-year-old woman was pushed over on Oceanfront Walk. 2 tourists stabbed on the 3rd Street Promenade, and a woman grabbed by the ponytail and dragged towards a bathroom, all of the arrested suspects homeless.
60 to 70% of our arrests in any given year are of homeless individuals. It's obviously something that we deal with year in and year out. That's been consistent for many years now.
New intense video from one of the most recent violent attacks by a homeless person in Santa Monica.
He grabbed her hair and pulling all the way in the water.
One woman dragged by her hair underwater Monday morning, 2 others injured. Police arresting 31-year-old Jawan Garnett, his eyes closed and face covered in sand.
He had no humanity in his eyes whatsoever.
He has been identified by police as 31-year-old Jawan Dwayne Garnett. He is a registered sex offender with a profile on the Megan's Law website.
You can hear people screaming as a man jumps onto LA County Fire Truck Engine 16 as it's backing up.
We're literally responding to a traffic collision, and this guy just came out of nowhere, jumped in front of the engine, and just started punching it. Started punching the windows. Then we started backing up a little bit. He jumped onto the driver's side, and once he started reaching in and assaulting my driver, I quickly jumped out, checked him, got him off, and we were able to push him back a little bit.
And Chang says the man didn't stop there. He tried to attack the truck from another angle.
He ended up jumping on the cabin side, and we went about 4 blocks backwards.
This wild scene playing out in Reseda. A man involved in an hours-long standoff with police, seen here trying to attack an LAPD canine with a ladder. This is along Van Owen Street near Reseda Boulevard. Police say the man had been armed with a metal stick and a knife, and after several hours of trying to get him to comply, officers were finally able to take him into custody.
Days after a brutal attack at a Union Station bus stop, a beloved nurse lost her life. Sandra Shells worked at LA County USC Medical Center for decades, where she was highly respected and revered. Shells was allegedly assaulted Thursday morning by a homeless man, now identified by police as 48-year-old Carrie Bell. They say he hit Shells for no apparent reason, the force knocking her to the ground and fracturing her skull. Police say they found him sleeping nearby about 90 minutes later and arrested him without incident.
We begin with this breaking news. A transient attacks a driver for the Los Angeles Department of Transportation, and the entire incident is caught on camera. This happened today at 35th and Central Avenue. We're told the bus driver asked the woman to leave after she refused to pay. Then that fight broke out.
I am incensed at the dereliction of duty that our government officials have shown by cutting funds to public safety.
An angry and still healing Mary Klein is demanding to be heard and is filing a claim and possibly a lawsuit to get the governor's and city's attention. The 54-year-old was raped and beaten in the Venice canals by Anthony Jones, who on the same day randomly attacked and murdered Sarah Alden. Months later, she still has what could be a permanent blood clot in her brain and missing teeth, and says since her attack, little has changed in Venice.
There are not enough police patrolling. There are none patrolling Washington Boulevard.
Klein blames the governor and other leaders, who she says aren't prioritizing public safety and have reduced penalties for petty crimes.
A brutal, unprovoked attack caught on camera. This surveillance video from Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood shows a shirtless man repeatedly kicking and stomping on Efrain Frankie Zarazua, a beloved restaurant valet.
It was heartbreaking. It was hard to watch.
West Hollywood sheriffs have now identified this man as the suspect. He's still on the loose.
I mean, it's gruesome. It's monstrous.
Take a look at the surveillance video. The attack happened on Friday, October 20th. It was just after 2:15 in the afternoon when Rebecca Peterson was walking not far from where she works here on Linden and Broadway in Long Beach, when suddenly she is attacked by a man who'd been walking behind her. The suspect, a homeless man, walking around with his pants down and his genitals out.
He lifted up my dress all the way and thrusted himself onto me. Oh, I screamed what a few times. When I turned around, I did notice he started picking up his pants.